Hello students, today we are going to learn about interrogative sentences and types of interrogative sentences. In there, the first one, let us see the definition. This is the revision, short revision. Thereafter, we will see in details. See the definition. An interrogative sentence is a sentence that asks a question. Simple is there, question mark should be there. The term, that interrogation sentence, is used in grammar to refer to features that form a question, that forms a question only. Thus, an interrogative sentence is a sentence. Thus, an interrogative sentence is a sentence whose grammatical form shows that it is interrogative sentence. It means that in simple way we write as subject plus verb plus object in simple grammar. But in interrogative sentence, there are a grammatical form, such a type of grammatical form. It shows that it is an interrogative sentence with interrogation marks. So, let us see now the types of the interrogative sentences. There are 4 types of interrogative sentences. The first one, yes or no type, that is called as verbal question, also called as verbal question. That also starts with auxiliary verbs. That starts with the auxiliary verbs. We demand only yes or no answers. That is called as yes or no type questions. Next one, WH question. The question starts with WH words. WH words, what, where, when, which, others are included, who also. So these are called as WH words. We start the WH words. That is called WH questions. Next, question tag or tag question. Thus, these questions ask for confirmation. Those questions called as question tag. And the last one, rhetorical question. It doesn't mean anything else. It's asked only. It is no demand of any answer. So these are 4 types of interrogative sentences. So now see the first one, that is type 1, yes or no type or verbal question. Here I have given you yes or no type or verbal question. Here the auxiliary verb is explained, is placed before the subject. That is auxiliary verb plus subject. This question starts with auxiliary verb plus question, called as yes no type question. That is, the auxiliary verbs are to be, to do, to have, or modal auxiliary. We know that to be, the auxiliary verbs included here, to be, and, is, are, was, were, shall, will. Is, are used in present tense, was or were used in past tense, and shall or will we use in future tense. To do is also used here. Do, does, did includes, and to have includes have or has and had in past tense had. So once again see here the yes no type question or verbal question, the auxiliary verb is placed before the question. Here the auxiliary verb or the modal verb is placed before the subject. Auxiliary verb plus subject starts with this one. The auxiliary verbs are to be, to do, and to have. For example, see here, I have given here, is she, is he alright? Is he alright? Start with is. Is used here, to be. Then, does she wrote well? Does she wrote well? Okay, this is also used here, to do. And have you eaten? Here, have is used here. Have you eaten? This question, if you see it carefully, you will find that the structure will be auxiliary verb is here. This is auxiliary verb plus subject. Subject is here. He, she, you. Subject is there. Then main verb. What is the main verb? It shows action. It shows an action. To write, to do, whatever thing. To write, to swim, to act, anything else, that's called as main verb. So in short, we can write as main verb. Main verb first, main verb second, main verb third. Maybe write, wrote, return. Main verb first, write, main verb second, wrote, and return, main verb third. We will use in future. Then the structure will be auxiliary verb, yes, here, then subject here, then main verb, then other words if there is, and then question mark the question. So this is some questions about this one. Let us see some other examples here. In verbal sentences, we have seen some examples before. Now see some examples using to be, then other examples here. Okay, the first one using to be here, using to be in this sense, to be, am is was where, shall be, will be. Okay, the first example is there. Am I your friend? Am I your friend starts with the word am. The answer will be yes. Yes, he is. Yes, she is. Okay. Yes, I am. Yes, am I your friend? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Then, is this a good restaurant? Is this a good restaurant? Is this start with is? Am, is, are, was, were, will be, shall be, whatever. Am I your friend? Yes or no? Maybe. Okay. Then, is this a good restaurant? Yes, it is. Or yes only. The answer will be yes, only one word, or yes it is, no it is, or no. Okay. Then, are there Greek island? Are there Greek island? Yes or no. Then, was his ideas interesting? Was, start with was, third person singular. Singular, that's why was is used here. Was his idea interesting? Was his idea interesting? Yes, it is. Were they happy? Yeah, they are happy, or yes. Then, will you come with me? Will you come with me? Yes, I will. Yes, I will, or yes, or no, no, I will. Okay. So these are the examples using to be. Now see the using be to be plus main verb, then ing. Main verb, that is I have given you. Main verb, that means action. That word shows that actions. Okay, here be plus main verb plus ing. Main verb plus ing, going, sleeping, doing whatever things are there. Okay, the first example. Am I going with you? Am I going with you? Start with am. Am I going with you? Yes, you are. Answer will be yes, you are. Yes, you can. Whatever. Am I going with you? Then, is she working today? Is she working today? Is she working today? Yes, she is working today. In sentence, or yes, she is. Or yes, only words. Okay. The next one, using to be, or to do, or to have. Use to be, to do, or to have. Such examples will be there. To be. Is gold mined in Canada? Yes, there is. Answer will be yes. Yes, there is. Or whatever in full sentences. Is gold mined in Canada? Then, are flowers grown here? Are flowers grown here? Yes, here it is. Yes or no, they are. Okay. Was the book read? Was the book read? Yes. Has your brother left? Has your brother left? No. He is. Or yes. Have you driven before? Yes, I did. Or no, I don't know. Okay. Have you driven before? Yes, I have driven. Okay. Yes or no will be there. Do they play football? Do they play football? Yes, they can, or they do. Did the key work? Yes or no. The answer will be in this sense, maybe in words or maybe in sentences. So these answers will using with to be, to do, and to have. Now see, using modal auxiliaries. What are the modal auxiliaries? In sense, modal auxiliaries, it shows possibility. Modal auxiliary shows possibility. Remind in sense, okay? Modal auxiliary shows possibilities. They are shall be, will be, shall, will, can, could. Not shall be, will be not there. Shall be, will be, in be. That is used shall be or will be. Here in modal auxiliary we use can, could, shall, should, will, would, may, might, must, ought to, need to, use to, dare to. That we'll see further. Okay. Now see, using modal auxiliary in verb. Modal auxiliary starts with that word can, could, should, may, might, must, ought to, need to, used to, dare to. Here are given 4 examples, only simple examples, keep in mind. The first one, can we stay? Can we stay starts with modality. Okay, can we stay? Yes, you can, or yes or no, whatever the answer will be. Then, could this be true? Could this be true? Yes, that can be true. Or no, this is not. Should they stop? Should they stop? Yes, they can, or they should, or they don't. And the last one, may I help you? Yes, you can. You may be also used here. May shows all these kinds of models that shows the possibility, obligation, whatever are there. So here we have seen about the using of verbal sentences or verbal type question, that is yes no type questions. I have given you some examples using this one. So study it well. In next chapter we will see the use of WH type questions. So have a great day and stay tuned.